When I put that flip flop on to walk over to Arby's, I really didn't. I didn't expect to have a spiritual awakening. I didn't know. I was like, damn. Don't act like I haven't always treated you like an equal. Next thing I know, my foot's like doing what it does, and I was like, next thing I know, flip flop, this, that, and the other. I was like, damn. I don't know where I get it from. A Polynesian triangle, maybe. So I swear to God, it was just like that island fever coming through on me. I couldn't even control it. Like it controls me. I tell you. Yeah. I did do the fucking anger management. What else do you want from me? I understand what prison was made for. Why doesn't it ever get applied for you motherfuckers that are sitting here taking a look at our fucking minors, you faggots? So I'm having a conflict of interest here with your societal constructs here on mine. I'm going to call myself a union leader for agricultural workers and indigenous tribes throughout the Americas. They're like, motherfucker, you're not going to decide again. Think for Germany, not for here. Okay? Especially if you're fucking trying to be German in America right now. You better watch the fuck out. So, welcome to my home that you thought you'd have for your own. This is my anthem. So we do have endangered species here, and they're called human beings. Isn't that fucking crazy? We have some endangered human beings here. Small groups of people, like I said, that are on the brink of extinction in some parts. And so, there's some testing that they require because we're fucking ignorant to some degree. Right? They're, like I said, these fucking mental institutions, they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They're trying to get a hold of you because now you're becoming their experiment now too. This is why, how we have the Indian Welfare Act? We also need this applied. That's why I said I'm going to work with our rural areas. And people who come into these areas, they need to be qualified. And I think that we need to do blood on blood so then that way it's safer. You understand the genetics. You understand what we deal with. You understand racism. You understand the importance of keeping us alive and intact and going, or we're going to go extinct. And so people who can truly resonate with that, this is the only home they got, we don't got another one to go to, that's where we need to work with and for. And those need to be our boundaries that are respected, because we're having these cultural clashes and genocides that don't stop.